Alright guys, back again. Me and Bubba. I've actually got my mom's truck on the dyno. It was the only truck small enough to go on, and Bubba didn't want to put his personal truck on. And I had no vehicles that weren't too wide to go on here. Another thing that everyone needs to know about our dyno, if you have 14 wides or spacers, you cannot go on our dyno. If you have 14 wides or spacers, your best shot, if you do not want to take them off, is to get on the Superflow on Friday. The Superflow will be available to the public on Friday, but will be closed to everyone else on Saturday for the Bash for Cash. So keep that in mind, guys. There's nothing we can do about it. The rollers aren't that wide on this dyno. Sorry, it's very inconvenient, but you really don't need to be on a dyno on 14 wides or spacers or 16s or any of that. So just keep that in mind, guys. Bring stocks, change them out in the parking lot. But me and Bubba are about to make a rip on the dyno. We got some sensors fixed, and we're gonna see if she's fixed. All right, Bubba, you ready? Don't tell Mom. We're not gonna tell Mom we're dynoing her truck. I don't know what you're talking about either. Every light on the dash is on. Yeah, man, here, you record. We ain't gonna get too much horsepower after What do you think? Probably 5th gear and an 8-speed. Gonna be your...
I don't know. I'll take that load down from 65%.
We're not gonna load it.
Oh, I thought you was gonna load it and see what it done.
No, I mean, we know the load cell works now.
Yeah, just do it.
For everyone that doesn't know, the load cell did not work before. Don't tell my mom. Right now.
Good. Yeah.
Man, I remember why we don't like gas burners.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna test the load cell. We're gonna show them the gauges.
Yeah. I'm just worried about rocks hitting me in the side of the head.
Yeah, Bubba looks very cautious right now. Y'all can see him. Yeah, we're gonna apply the load.
I don't know if you can see it much.
We just fixed. So, yeah, we're about 50 miles an hour. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
That about kills a gas burner. Alright, let's get it off before we break it and I have to fix it.
Did you say Hellcat on the dyno or no?
Did I say Hellcat broken on the dyno? Yes, I would.
Deal. All right, we'll skip that.
After the event, we may dyno the Hellcat.
I think we should.
Or I think that should maybe be like a Friday thing. Friday night. Get out of the way, people.
Well, first we got to do some rippers in front of everybody.
Oh, that Hellcat is going to catch some pure hell.
Did you order another set of tires yet?
No, we're going to kill those and then get new ones after the show.
Yeah.
If we put new ones on before the show, I'll kill them and then we'll have to do the same
Oh,
thing.
no, I was just saying order them so we can change them like after the show. Just kill that
We
set.
got so much work to do after the show. Man, I just hope we wake up and the Hellcat ain't even here. I was really hoping when I went to Texas we'd get that Texas Hellcat mod.
Yeah.
No one stole it. Alright. I'll take cameraman privileges back. Speaking of that, Ryan's back. Dyno works. Thank God. Me and Bubba chased this problem for all of 15 minutes on the phone with Dyno Jeff.
It was a lot of hard work.
It was really hard work. We barely did it. Crunch time, guys. We don't wait to the last minute. It's definitely not 10 days away from the show, and we're still trying to make sure it works.
Yeah.
We would never wait that late. I think she's ready to unstrap, though, ain't she? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Did you lock the roller?
I did not lock the roller, but I did lock the parking brake. Guys, after proper calculations, we have reached 298 wheel horsepower in my mom's Ram. Don't tell her, but she has a race truck.
That's probably higher than the Hellcat, if I was guessing.
It probably is higher than the Hellcat currently. Hellcat sounds like it's missing on like 3 cylinders.
That's all right.
That's just exhaust leaks, man. It's okay. But yeah, got the dyno all ripping and stuff. Heck yeah, we were really worried about that because, like I said, we're 10 days away. Doesn't matter though. We gotta get our TV hung back up. Not right now. It's about to rain.
Yeah, she's leaving.
Baby girl's looking good. diesel. The other FP. Well, I don't know if you can call them FP, fire pump, but like, it's one word, I think. Was it originally one word, or did they make that one word?
I feel like they made it one word.
Yeah. Anyways, they got their own dictionary and stuff. But they told me to pull by the dumpster where the Dodges belonged. But there's only Dodges here, so I'm assuming these are all dumpsters. Wow, I like that. Who are you, beautiful? Then there's that weird colored one over there. I don't know if that's paint or wrap or what, but it's intriguing. I'm definitely staring at it for sure. Let's unload this truck, man. Hard work. That's all we know.
She was drowning.
I definitely should have blocked the turbo off.
Yeah, she wasn't very happy.
Man, don't know, but I'm about to call FedEx to beat him up if you don't move. Don't have a smoke screen on it right now. Distracted. He doesn't even know what hit him.
Airstrike?
Alright, forward pursuit. Ties? Yeah, so I actually, he's from near me.
Okay.
I know him beforehand.
Yep.
I was telling him all his whittles.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of conundrum that RJ and Ty and they've been coming up and working on the weekend. So
You see that on camera? It's Frank.
it's Frank.
It's Frank. I never thought this truck would see this much love. I really didn't. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is Ty Page's truck. He's actually from Kentucky, right beside me. He's bought wheels off me for years, and I've known him for a long time. And he is going to be swinging for it at the event, I think. Hopefully.
This is the thing. I told them they have to have this thing running this weekend so we can put it on our dyno so that we have a couple days, because if it doesn't come running this weekend, I'm not taking a truck down there to try to swing for something with a bunch of stuff that is unknown.
So what type of setup is this?
This is an LB7 setup. It's got, I don't know the exact details of the engine build, but I think it's got Cali's billet crank.
Is it still the same engine?
No. He bought a new long block Wagler head. Then it's got a 88mm GT55 over a Weimer atmosphere charger.
Puts the big old Cummins turbos on it.
Yep.
Trying to make some Cummins power.
I feel like I got Cummins stuff. It's
Yeah.
6.6 liters. How hard could it be, right?
Yeah, we'll figure it out, I guess.
Shove some boost and nitrous in it and see what happens.
I'm here for it. The people at least get some entertainment.
Yeah.
Then we got his Duster over here. Y'all just, so we showed him the engine in the last video when we were at D&J. Actually, 2 videos ago.
Yeah. We can pull the flip up and you can see it. Right now we're currently fabbing, building an air-to-water intercooler into the intake. And that's why we have the clip on, because the air-to-water, the intake then extended out another 6 inches.
yeah.
And
Now
then
you gotta take it off.
Then it was hitting the clip. So they're modifying that right now, trying to make it fit. But pretty much instead of just running a separate air-to-water intercooler, we're trying to build it right into the intake, because we can save some weight doing that way, and then it also helps us with air distribution, creating, having all the cooler right in front of the runners.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it'll work out all right, but I got to make
Y'all
it fit.
figure it out, man.
Had it all up there and mocked up, but then it hit the cow, so I got to.
What about,
Garrett, this is truck.
yeah, Garrett. When's this thing expected to be done? Or like, what's the goal? UCC?
SEMA
or
this year.
SEMA. Okay.
So
That's what we were kind of deciding, because like I don't really compete a whole lot normally, but like we did such a nice paint job on our race truck. All right, do we take this to SEMA? Because by the time we get it done, it'll be SEMA.
right. And we still have a lot of inlays on the frame to do. And this has a back half with a 4-lane. This has the 6-inch stainless exhaust system on it.
Pretty.
6 inch. Sounds expensive.
It's very expensive. I posted that video. People are like, "Dude, I want a 6-inch exhaust." I'm like, if you have to ask the price.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
they
puts it in
said how
perspective.
much, and you're like, you don't want to buy it,
I
buddy.
mean, there's probably $4,000 in this material in that tailpipe.
Yeah, this thing's nuts.
Well, because and then you have 18 inches of weld for every weld, and there's what? I think there was 18 or
I mean, I've
20
got
some
like
welds.
6 on that one pipe
Yeah.
right there.
But there you can see the two-door manifold for this one, and that was just more just
like
getting
that.
it all to fit together and make it look symmetrical.
That's as big as my head.
5.3 inches.
Average.
And then we did the billet front engine mounts here. We did a cover for the damper, all the billet pulleys. It just makes it look nice.
It's a very nice truck. This, I mean, I don't think there's really a debate that this is going to be one of the nicest 4-door ones ever built.
It'll be wild.
Which Garrett spares no expense. He likes nice things. So that's one thing I've always liked about Garrett.
He
All
does
his
well.
stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
He always puts nice parts on stuff. He
The
does not
9-inch
skimp on
front
anything.
axle, rack and pinion
Yeah.
steering, all
And
these
it's got the
knuckles.
fabricated knuckles.
That's insane.
Oh, this thing's nuts.
It's a dress up.
Yeah. Alright, what else we got in here? The Camaro. Did something go wrong with that thing?
Well, we popped the turbo on it on the dyno,
Ah.
but it's running. We've got we built the center console for it. Right now, we're working on getting the stereo system installed.
Are these water cooled?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, they are
this is-
water-cooled?
No, they're water cooled turbos, but they're not.
No, they're not, yeah.
It is 1,086 on the dyno. So we ended up that turbine wheel went through left the chat when we turned it up, and so the thing is really responsive.
Yeah.
Spool's real good right now, and so the deciding factor was like, do we change exhaust housing and go for 1150, or do we turn it back down and just leave these turbos on? And he's like, honestly, we can get 1,000 horsepower and have something drivable. That'll be a ton of fun.
I mean, this thing's got to be a blast.
It's
a car with
really
1,000
snappy.
horsepower diesel engine.
Especially this small of a car.
I mean, what kind of suspension setup do you use?
It's 4-link. Yeah, it's tub. It's 4-link in it.
It's
And
hard
look
to stick.
at the size of the tires on it.
Yeah, I don't think he'll qualify for small tire. But
Yeah, they're big guys. And then this has the retro shop heater and air conditioning unit back here because we had to modify the firewall so the factory heater box didn't work. So all
I
the
did
air,
not know they made that.
heating and air conditioning units back here, and then we have to fit all of this. So
We can get AC in the racetrack.
In the race truck,
Yes.
yeah.
then you have the amp mounted up here. Working on getting the stereo in it.
Since we
right
got you on camera right now, so when are we dropping it off for a cage next week? Yeah.
now. tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Right. We're basically bored.
Let's finish
Okay.
that sentence. When's it gonna be done? Because we
Well-
dropped it off at paint, and they're like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well,
And we're like,
That's just no one's
Generally-
fault. This
Yeah.
is time-consuming work.
a lot of this stuff, it's just
Yeah.
you don't have these big projects going.
Yeah.
I can come in and spend a week and knock a cage out for you, but then those are a week behind.
You got people like Ty out here that just decided to do random dumb stuff. Love it.
That's not really.
That
even,
was random.
That's not even really on our schedule. That's
Our day.
that's an evenings and weekends project. So they're just taking up some shop space right now.
Y'all are, I want to show them shit before we leave. Y'all are working on the Allison program, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go find the stuff we're not supposed to find. Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, hey, this is kind of a low-key plug because we use ours all the time.
We do.
These are for setting engines. They bolt into the head. Lifesaver.
That's
Use
just-
mine literally twice a week.
We had this is going to be our new front mounts getting billet pieces. We had Mitchell Ricklin on his 590 truck started at his front drive shaft, but instead of like stopping and pulling over, he just kept driving the rest of the track, and the thing beat and ended up cracking it right here. So we made him out of billet to try to eliminate that problem. I mean, I want it to drive-
Mitchell created a whole problem for y'all, man. Just stop, Mitchell, next time.
Now it's going to be more expensive for everybody, but it should be stronger.
Dang. I'll go for the old option.
I did the other two over here yesterday, so you can see the color before it's baked versus after it's baked. It's a pretty big difference. But
That color?
what color is that? Is that illusion cherry?
Wow. They do everything here.
They ain't got no headlights.
So, the base model.
All right.
That color is Wizard Red.
Wizard Red.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell me about this here base model with non-LED headlights right here?
Uh,
Non-headlights at all.
That was a long time in the making. So June 21, we decided, well, I had a customer we're working with to put a super stock folding truck together. And we decided on a 5th gen body. So we rented a 5th gen and took it to Joe up at Hot Bods.
Scanned it.
Molded the whole thing. And now we have a 5th gen fiberglass body.
Well, I'm glad y'all took the hit, so when I'm finally ready to build one, I know that there's at least a front clip available.
If you want it in a couple years, I'd order it today. It took from June 21 to December of 23.
Oh my. Yeah, man, I'm too impatient. I would order it and forget about it, sell the
And then it'd be
project,
surprised.
and then it would just show up, and
But
I'd be
it
like,
would show up and you're
full
like,
truck.
guess you're starting a project, right?
well, I mean, if it's just the front clip, it could go on anything.
Yeah. Okay. But no, he has the molds now, so he can knock it out.
Show the pieces.
And this is an independent front suspension. This is done
This
by,
is a big boy pulling truck.
this is done by Performance Pros. So IFS front. Obviously, we'll do a tilt body. Have to build a driver's compartment for it. So this will get a billet D&J motor executioner with a ductile iron head instead of an aluminum head.
I'm looking at a solid 400K right
Yeah.
now.
That's not even done.
Yeah.
Oh, right now it's not the 400, but
It's done getting started.
it's gonna get there
Yeah.
very fast. He said executioner, and a couple other very, very expensive details that are gonna be really, really cool though. I mean, maybe he'll get tired of it and I'll buy it at auction or something. I don't know.
Maybe. That is Maury. He's going to be
Maury Lowe?
competing in UCC with that.
Yeah. He had talked about coming to our event, but I think he said he didn't think he would have it done in time.
He won't have it done in time.
And then he also said that he doesn't want to blow it up before ours. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
You can see he's got a big setup on it. We're putting a full link on it currently.
the UCC guys are nuts, man. Like half of them are
You have
coming
to
to
be.
our event, and they're like, well, we got like 2 months to put them back together if we blow them up at your event. And I'm like, okay, you know.
Well, honestly, the problem with UCC, you see a lot of these guys, you finish the truck the week of the event
Yeah.
because everybody underestimates that last 10%.
Mm-hmm.
Takes 90% of the time. And so you're thrashing to last minute. Now you get the truck running, but you don't have time to dial in your shift points, your wastegates. You don't
Most
have,
people don't have a dyno.
yeah, you don't have any
Yeah.
time. So honestly, if you want to be successful at UCC, you need it running 2 months before. Start working some bugs out of it, and then sure, if you can practice on the
Michael's
dyno.
ahead this year. You know, he's
Yeah.
already been on the dyno and
Yeah.
stuff, and then he's gonna be on our dyno. So
Yeah.
I think he'll be dialed. So
Yeah.
good for him. I think he had a little bit of issues last year, but I think it went pretty good for him. UCC, there's no such thing as UCC without problems.
Right. Well,
That's a holler. This thing's cool too.
yeah, this one's getting a common rail
Yeah.
and a D56 sonically.
With G56 in it.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
That'll be
So
cool.
it just did air ride. Retzel Machine Works did the bed
Mhm.
and air ride suspension on the back. Then
The
we
bed's
have to
sick.
fit the engine, intercooler, radiator, do the fab work, standalone harness.
See you next year, pal.
He's gonna do. He wants to be like a farm truck. Like he's gonna hook a gooseneck to it and haul hay bales with it.
It'll be like driving.
Be a heck of a farm
14,
truck.
but look a lot cooler.
Well, it's got a good suspension on it. And, yeah, I think
it's a solid truck.
it really is in good shape for the year that. How old?
I wouldn't even paint it. It looks cool. So Allison department,
Chevy
we'll
thing.
cut
you
that
know?
out. You know, yeah, we don't know anything about these Allison. I don't think I've ever even put an Allison in.
RJ. This is RJ. He gets to play with Allisons all day. But kind of laid out the room to where we can tear down the trains over there, run to the parts washers, and we've got three build stations here. And we've just been
Got a little bit of Dodge over here.
no. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, let's say I see.
But that's to make the Chevys fast.
Oh.
So if you want them to tow good, then you put an Allison in it. But once you want them to go really fast, then you can put a Dodge Strains in it.
Yeah. So we've got Lucas Miller's 3rd gen truck that we just finished up. It's got a deck plate set up. It's an Enforcer from D&J. It's got 250% over DDP injectors, 14 mil single extra G pump, 472, 488, just regular Borg Warner chargers, I believe. Single gate. It's a 45 millimeter hyper gate with a 35 pound spring. We're not going to be running any type of gate controllers at all. So besides that, though, we did all V-bands and clamps for the piping. So there's no boost leaks. There can't be boost leaks. If there is a boost leak, we got a problem. We messed up. Mishimoto intercooler, FP coolant pipe. That's why it runs so good. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that's the sauce. It was a lot cleaner under the hood, and then I started it with a little bit of water in the hood stack, and it kind of made a mess. So we'll clean it up before you pick it up, Lucas. I promise. Maybe. Hopefully you get to pick it up at the show. But the boys over at Fire Punk are about to throw it on the dyno. This truck's been with us for a long time, so I'm excited to see it go back into the customer's hands and go out in the world and do whatever he's going to do with it. But we do have a single kit on it, so if they have another bottle laying around, we might spray it a little bit. I'm going to call the customer, see what he wants me to do. Are we thinking some nitrous today, maybe? We have a gate.
I'm always down for nitrous.
I mean, we have a kit. I just need a bottle.
Yeah, we have bottles, and we have mother bottles. They're filled.
Can you fill the bottle while we're here too?
Yeah, we should be able to.
Okay, I'll pull it out here in a second.
Yeah.
It's just sitting in the bed right now. But yeah, ready to go. Makes the power. Now that we fixed our throttle issue in about 3 seconds because he wiggled some wires and did some 3rd gen stuff, I think we're about ready to dyno. But you've got to make a file, right?
Yeah. Make up a file and see what we can do.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys, we're about to dyno Lucas Miller's truck finally. We got all the little kinks worked out. I want y'all to drop a comment before y'all see the dyno video and the numbers, and let me know how much horsepower you think this truck will make. We went over the setup. We're happy with it. Line pressure looks good. We got the throttle issue fixed. I think she's ready to rip, guys. Let's see what she'll do. Horsepower. First rip, baby tune 1. Let's see what she's gonna do. We're gonna send the tuner a little bit of a log, let him see everything, and crank it up. Pull number 2. We're slowly creeping up in horsepower. Not sure what they did or if they even turned it up on a tune file, but making good power. Sounds healthy. I love it.
Sounds really
I
good.
think Lucas is gonna be typical this thing, man. What tune file is this?
That was tune 3.
3?
Tune 1, then tune. Now it's still only made 46 pounds of boost. I really think we'll probably want to close the gate, get boost up.
Let's do it. Crank it up. One of them King Kong turbos might be on their way out, so.
You have a spare 1/8 inch MBT bung on the intake, on the air horn. Just basically take boost reference and run boost to the top of the gate with a regulator.
I do right here. He was on the money. He guessed 1,050.
Yep.
All right, tune 5. Gate keeps coming open way too early. How much boost are we making? Like a little under 50?
Still under 50 pounds.
Yeah. So, I mean, for that much power for 50 pounds, though,
No,
it's
no complaints.
great. The gate's kind of keeping the turbos in check too, so that they don't leave the chat. So
And really, this was tune 5, but it's still only like 1,400 microseconds. So turn the fuel up a little bit more, And
We can get a little more out of it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we got a revision button right now. Though.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. Let's see what the next one looks like. What do you need? Come and show the class what we've been working on. We got some giggle cat.
That's a project.
That's the problem. That's a sprayer though. Hey, what size jet did we put in it?
136.
Perfect.
Bigger the better.
That's about double the jet that was in there. So that's awesome.
You want to do it all that on the number that it makes?
Yeah, I'll do that with you. What are we doing on fuel?
We did 1185 on fuel.
I'm gonna go 1412.
That's pretty good. I was gonna do 1492.
So 1412, 1492.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
the-
wait.
the-
Wait till
the
the
thing
boss makes
is-
a guess.
Yeah, the thing is though, is like with the gate opening so early every time now, it's not really made any boost. How much boost like you think we'll pick up just off adding nitrous?
I could see 20, maybe 30.
Yeah, I might go more in the mid 14. I'll stick with 14.
It might also surprise us and make close to 16.
This would be happy. Alright, well the bottle's hooked up. Hold on. Let's arm it.
Put the bottle warmer to it.
Okay, let me burn it. Where's the purge on this one? I think it comes out down here.
Down where?
Ready?
Sure. Did you turn the bottle on? Oh, there it is.
Where is it? Do it again? Yep.
Yeah.
I win. Gotta do my hair. All right, guys. So we just added a little bit of nitrous to Lucas Miller's truck. It made $13.90. Me and Mr. Miller over there had an on-standing bet for $1. I won. He bet $14.92. I bet $14.12. I was the closest. I'm gonna retire from my dyno career at this point. I've kind of peaked, and I appreciate y'all for having me. But subscribe, like, and comment, and hopefully we'll get to do more videos like this for y'all. Huge thank you to the Fire Punk crew for having us out and getting the truck dialed in. Lucas, your truck is ready.